We're bringing you breaking news as you wake up this morning. We know at least one person was shot at the DeSoto County Fair in Arcadia overnight. We're getting you more on the deadly plane crash that's closed the southbound lanes on I-75 in Collier County for more than 36 hours.
Lacey, thanks so much. The water has receded. I remember seeing you earlier this morning, and it was a little bit higher, but that's a good reminder for folks that it is still fairly high.
I've got a glow to me. Ah, you like that? Okay.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. It's going to look this gorgeous pretty much all day, and even better than that, the temperatures are going to start going down.
Love it. Yes, bring it on.
The excitement out here is palpable. We've been talking to residents who say they've lived here for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they say this is a very emotional day.
We're continuing to follow breaking news this morning at Cape Coral High School. Earlier this morning, the school was under lockdown after a man allegedly made a bomb threat.
Breaking news as you wake up. We're still working to find out what caused this massive police presence in downtown Fort Myers Saturday night.
I got kind of a chip on my shoulder. You know what? I'll go ahead and tell y'all. They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in to UT. And I was like, why? I'm great. And so ever since then, I've been like, how dare you, UT?
I'm wondering if UT's like admissions office is watching right now. Like, dang, we missed a good one.
How dare you? We have meteorologist Jim Dickey and Jesselyn Friend still with us at this hour. What do people need to know for today? I know Lee County Commissioner Brian Hammond at a presser just about half an hour ago was saying just because the sun's out doesn't mean that people still can go out to our coastal communities just yet.
Just yesterday, if you were driving along and got caught in the rain, turning your hazards on wasn't an option. Starting today, if you have children, you'll want to keep an eye on your bank account and what's coming in the mail because you could have money on the way through this year's enhanced child tax credit. Here in downtown Cape Coral this morning, a city that's still 100% without power. I want to show you guys, we're lit up over here. We've got Big John lit up, but I want to show you guys just how dark it actually is out here. So I want to show you guys the road. Look at this. When you turn the light out, it is almost completely pitch black. The only lights that you're seeing are the ones from our news truck. Hundreds of cars lined up for miles here at the Cape Coral Sports Complex Saturday. People say this food and water distribution site is the first glimmer of hope they've seen in days.
The troops are coming in. They're here to help.
Yeah.
For the hundreds who lined up for water, food, and ice at the Cape Coral Sports Complex, these pallets are about more than just water.
We all have nothing right now.
So I'm here for my grandparents.
I'm actually doing this a second run for my neighbors because they're really old and they can't get here. So I'm actually back in line just to go get them some water.
You all set?
Lee County initially opened 8 distribution sites Saturday where National Guardsmen gave each car a bag of food, 2 cases of water, and ice. With all of Lee County under a boil water notice and many with no water in their homes at all, these sites bring a sense of relief in the midst of the devastation.
At least it makes you feel a little bit more livable, because living right now is not living.
All Lee County distribution sites will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have the full list of sites on our website, NBC-2.com and ABC-7.com. I'm in Cape Coral, Anyssa Bohanan.
That's exactly what they say. Mother died? You're not leaving us, are you? I said, what do you want me to do? You want me to be in a wheelchair trying to work?
Diane Spears, the current director of nursing at Lee Memorial Hospital, has worn many hats since starting in 1972.
From oncology to GI, from GI to endoscopy, I opened up.
But when she first went to the hospital to ask for a job, she says becoming a nurse wasn't the goal.
I needed a job. I had 3 kids and a husband, and we were struggling.
In fact, she showed up hoping to get a job in housekeeping or food service. Instead, fate intervened in the form of the then chief nursing executive, Betty White.
And she said, we're going to offer you a job. How would you like to be a patient care technician? I'm like, what is that? And I'm thinking, I don't know, but I'll do it.
That conversation and White's belief in Spears started what would become a more than 50-year career at Lee Memorial Hospital.
They saw something in me that I didn't see. I felt so good about myself. I felt like, oh my goodness, I have a career.
Spears says she's always been passionate about her job, but as one of the first African-American nurses to work at Lee Memorial, the job hasn't always been easy. Lee Memorial Hospital remained segregated until just 4 years before Spears began her career there, when a court order decreed that all patients, regardless of race, could be treated at Lee Memorial. Prejudice and discrimination, however, remained.
I can't say the hospital gave me trouble, but the physician, you know, they didn't want to talk with me or give me instructions or about their patient.
Even after she went back to school to obtain a degree and return to the floor, Spears said the journey was, at times, a struggle.
I felt rejected. I felt rejected as one of the only African-American nurses out on the floor at that time. Some of the nurses, not all of them, I just felt she was mean to me, and I wanted to go hide.
But throughout it all, Spears was not to be deterred.
If you know you're there for the right reason and that you want to do the right thing for your patient, you push that behind you. That is something that I have to overcome. They have to overcome. We have to overcome.
Throughout her illustrious career, Spears has contributed invaluable work to the community.
Started working in cancer, and I saw the disparity. Our men dying about prostate cancer. So I met someone named Dr. Braden. I love that man. He's a urologist, and he had that same passion.
Together with the support of the hospital, Spears and Dr. Braden started a program that would provide prostate screenings not just to African Americans, but the entire community.
We had over 300 guys show up at a prostate screening one Saturday.
In addition to continuing her legacy here,
I want us to continue to trust healthcare, because when I first started doing this, it was no trust. I recognized that's why our guys was not going to the doctor.
You mean the African-American community?
Yeah.
She says she also hopes to continue with her other legacy of paying it forward.
The hospital embraced me when I came in looking to be a housekeeper, looking to wash dishes, looking to serve food. My career at Lee has been not only working and doing my job, but seeing other young ladies that come in like me, broken, need an opportunity. It said, I'm going to hire you. I'm going to give you a chance. But I expect the best from you. I had people looking out for me. So that's my legacy, is to encourage others.
When I tell you guys, Diane is probably one of the most inspirational women that I've ever spoken with, one of the most inspirational people that I've ever spoken with in my life, to go back to school when she had 3 children, a husband, full-time position, just so she could continue moving up to where she is today.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
She is incredible.
I mean, I could have sat there, I'm telling you, for hours just talking to her.
Oh,
incredible.
What a story. And like you said, going back to school, dealing with all of the things she talked about, and a really great message. And I mean, we're so lucky to have her in our community helping people.
Absolutely. Her resilience is unmatched entirely.
Well, Anyssa, thanks for being here. And I know you have another story coming up Friday.
That's right.
Celebrating Black History here in Southwest Florida.
That's right. We're chatting about expanding the Black History Museum here in the area. So I look forward to showing you guys that one as well.
Thanks.